I've made this link tree so it's easier for you guys to get into contact with me. If you want to find out more about the course, it's over on my Buy Me a Beer. If you want to simply get into contact with me, it's over on my crypto Twitter or my crypto Instagram. Welcome back to Louis Crypto, where we talk about all things crypto every weekday. We're going to be discussing Hbar this week. And if you remember from last week and the last few weeks, this dump, we were saying all it's doing is resetting this newly formed uptrend. We're just returning to this 5-6 month support to form another wave up, essentially, guys. So that's all we're waiting for. We're waiting for these bullish signals now from this key area of support. Don't forget, I made a lot of updates explaining how this weekly resistance over here, again, we see the support about 4 or 5 cents, and then actually holding here at about 6 cents on the wick highs over here. But the body candle close, you can see as low as 5 cents exactly. That's psychological level, where we even retested it as resistance over here and put in a lower low. So when we come back into it, in actual fact, it just should be a lower high and continue lower and lower and lower. But we did not do that. Does that mean that this was a bear trap, the FTX capitulation? We're going to discuss this today. And in actual fact, guys, the FTX capitulation, where was that? November-ish. This big red candle over here, which lost the low. Again, we were holding support before losing it right there on that weekly red candle over here. So with that, it means everyone's expecting a bank run in terms of cryptocurrencies, quickly invalidating that. And what we're seeing right now with the actual bank run with banks collapsing left, right and center. Yes, we were already dumping a little bit before that. And then when this actually got released, this news about the banks collapsing in America, now in France, we did of course continue this dump. But swiftly, people started to understand, if I'm now getting out of crypto, where am I going to put this money? Am I going to put it in a bank that collapses? So this is why people are now moving over to Bitcoin. I must inform you guys, please do check out my Bitcoin updates every day, especially if there's not a Hbar update, or even if there is a Hbar update. Start your day with the Bitcoin ones. If Bitcoin's bullish, then this will be too. Yes, right now we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance go up. Yes, right now it's Bitcoin's time to shine. But if Bitcoin is technically bullish, which again, if we look at this dump over here with Hbar, I know Hbar is still down here, but Bitcoin already has gotten back to where it was essentially. So once Bitcoin's momentum starts to die out and it starts going sideways, this will allow the alt to get dragged back up and catch up, do its catch up work to Bitcoin. But yeah, right now understand it's Bitcoin's time to shine, because this was the whole point of Bitcoin. So this is why I'm expecting market dominance to be in favor of Bitcoin right now. Yes, we're going to get our alt season. Yes, Bitcoin's dominance will eventually fall. But right now it's Bitcoin's time to shine. When I look at Hbar on the weekly time frame, I know we've put in a higher high over here, signaling, yes, you got now a weekly uptrend. All you now need to do is hold this low, put in a higher low. Boom. Are we doing that? Well, we need to see us going ahead and breaking this high to be certain. Because in the last few updates, I actually mentioned that this green area, should be red, is a key area of resistance. So yes, we might start this pump, but we're going to have to get through this flipping support to then go up higher. Otherwise, I could be expecting dumps from here, trying to retrace back to this level down here. And again, I don't mind if we lose the low, but we're seeing such bullish things in the market, especially with the banks collapsing. Again, that's the whole point of why Bitcoin was created, to be your own bank. What do banks do with your money? They loan it out, they get interest on it. This is what staking is about. So you become your own bank, and then you loan out your own cryptos in return for a percentage return per month, per year. So going forward, let's look at the Fibonacci levels for Hbar. See, we've bounced off the golden pocket over here. This is good. Now we just want to see continuation, but this is my key area of resistance that could actually reject us and push us below this, creating the reverse wave, actually saying that we should head back to 3.5 cents and much lower. But as long as we're above this golden pocket, this green box, which is 5 cents psychological level down here, to 6 cents psychological level over here, as long as this is support, all I believe that this is our first rally. We're just correcting, resetting this newly formed uptrend. And for me to believe that Hbar is truly in a weekly bull market, I need to see price above 10.5 cents. This key moving average here, we can see there's still resistance. We're still yet to even tap it. So when we do come to it, I'm expecting a rejection, maybe even falling back to this as support and forming another higher low. So I'm going to scale down to the daily time frame, which we now see over here. I'm going to place these fibs and it's going to show you how this red box is our key area. There you go. So it's a little bit thin. I'll drag it up a little bit more to make it a bit thicker. But yeah, all we need to do is get above this, and we've created bullish targets. Again, now we need to hold 5.5 cent, which is our 0 fib level, and then push through this golden pocket at 7.3, 7.8 cent. Then take out 10 cent and we're on to 14, 18, 21, 23 cent. This is beautiful. Again, all we need to do is hold that 0 fib at 5.5 cent. To be honest, you can come to 5 because that's the psychological level, but as this is the 0 fib at the moment, we have to say this is the area that we can't lose. If we go lower, and I have to put it where it does bottom out, but at the moment we are coming back up, so we're already doing something called a retracement, and we've retraced already to the 382 fib. So going forward, I need to see us pushing through this. Are we now just resetting this smaller newly formed uptrend? Are we now just having this rally into the first key resistance where the moving averages is and the 382 fib, and resetting, you know, returning to about halfway before another wave up? Could this be a smaller double bottom? Let's actually scale in on the lower time frames. Let's go to the 4 hour right now. And yeah, as we see from the low to the top over here, we're at the golden pocket right now. So, and this is 6 cent. So all we need to do is continuously hold, as we're doing right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times 4, 20 hours that we spent here. All we need to do is push above 6.1 cent, close a 4 hour candle above that. It signals that we will be coming towards this 20 moving average over here at 6.2 to 6.3 cent. Only if we push above this, then we're going to head back to 7 cent, which is our 382 fib on the daily time frame. Let's get rid of this. Which is our 382 fib on the daily time frame, and yeah, daily candles are closing above that. Also going to push into this key area of resistance, which I need to see flipped into support. At the moment, all you're doing is retracing into there, but what we want to do is form a reversal wave like that. At the moment, all that it's meant to do is reject this area and go lower and actually retrace back down to here. But can we invalidate this wave down? Can we push through and create the reversal wave to head to these higher price targets all the way up to 23 cent? This is what I've been reiterating ever since we gone above this, that we're going to go to 10 cent. Boom, we went to 9.89. Come on, 9.9 cent, basically 10 cent. Boom, first met. Then we said 15, 25, and 30. This is what we're still expecting on the channel. But you need to follow the certain criteria. The criteria is holding this massive green box of support, which is our weekly resistance over here. For you Elliott wavers, I'm not the biggest fan, because if you are true Elliott waver and you know the rules 120%, then you would actually know this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 4, as you can see down here, should not go below this. What did it do? It went below it. So technically that invalidates any future bull market. But what we're doing is reclaiming that level, holding its support for a bull market. So this is why Elliott wave is flawed. I don't really use it whatsoever. All you need to do after a big push up, you're going to have retracement levels. It comes back down to them. Look, came back down 50%. Look, boom, came down 50%. Continue. Big wave up, come back down 50%, boom, continue. Do you see that? So I'm not really fussed about, oh, this is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, and A, B, C. You just measure a push, and it eventually has to go back on itself 50, 60%, and then it continues. And if it doesn't continue, and when it goes back 50, 60, and it actually pushes through that, you create a reversal wave and you go to new targets. Simple as that. If you want me to teach you this, I've got a 10-hour plan. 10 hours of one-to-one lessons with me. You get 10 lessons, 1 hour long, and included on top of this is my 6-hour long video pre-recorded 30 plus 6 hour long course. So you get that, you start with that, head over to the mentorship where we do our 10 lessons, and you'll also be part of my community where I share the cryptos that I'm long-term investing in, and there's 70 plus people in there helping you out daily, sharing their trades and whatnot. If you want to be part of that community, head over to my link tree, and you can find the links to my Twitter and my Instagram where you can private message me there. There is already more info on my Buy Me a Beer link. Again, if you want to head over to my link tree, it's top right corner here, the information button. It should say courses and contact me, and underneath the video in the comment section, at the top of the comment section, or in the description, it will say my link tree is there. You click on that, it'll bring you loads of different links, and you either want to go to my Buy Me a Beer or my crypto Twitter, or my crypto Instagram. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll catch you in the next Hbar update. Peace. There's a link tree in the comment section or the description down below, or even in the top right corner. You can just click it over here somewhere, and yeah, it can take you to my crypto Twitter, Instagram, where you can private message me. If you want to actually just take action on the course or the mentorship without talking to me, head over to my Buy Me a Beer. Now, I'll bring up a page looking like this. You can even get one single mentorship session anyway, but all the details that you need here, you get 10 sessions, and here you get 30 plus videos, 6-hour course, and yeah, all the information you need is over here.